possible when we think research at Case Western Reserve University.
New breakthroughs could change the way doctors heal serious bone defects. It's the result of years of study from a husband and wife research team in Cleveland. Melissa Canote Tate from the Case School of Engineering and Ulf Canote, an orthopedic surgeon at Cleveland Clinic, have discovered a way to heal massive bone loss or defects by mimicking nature.
Every bone of your body has a sock-like soft tissue sheath or a fibrous sheath which envelops it. And this is called the periosteum.
It turns out this periosteum is a habitat for stem cells. And given a trigger, these stem cells have a remarkable capacity to build bone.
They are actually more than 1,000 times more sensitive to mechanical signals.
In the lab, Canote Tate found that applying force to the stem cells stimulated the cells to build bone. Now they're using this remarkable insight to help build bone in experimental models and limited human patients. It turns out the procedure was effective for Dr. Canote to lengthen a bone in a patient with scoliosis.
He created a defect and then pulled the bone apart to lengthen it to its counterpart on the other side, so it had the same length. And he left that periosteal sheath around the newly created defect zone and sutured it closed. And so the whole thing was stabilized with the prosthesis and an internal plate.
The patient's bone grew back.
The leg lengths are better, the scoliosis has gotten better, so she's now learning to walk again.
But the research doesn't stop there. In patients with bone cancer or bone loss, sometimes there isn't enough periosteum to make a sleeve. So the researchers designed an artificial periosteum using FDA-approved materials. It has the potential to provide a simple, cheap, and effective treatment for patients in rural clinics and on the battlefield. Ultimately, it could expand access around the world.
The regenerative power of the periosteum is remarkable. We're trying to harness that power for the good of the patient.
Learn more on how Case Western Reserve University thinks beyond the possible at case.edu.